It's just like that.
All right. It's a very special day. It is a full moon today. We like to start stuff on full moons. It's a buck moon. So today, if you haven't noticed, I started my TikTok. 1 year is gonna start from this day. Every day, I'm gonna post a new scratch card. It's called. We're still thinking of the name of it. I think it's gonna be called Book of Scratches, or it might be the Scratch Scrolls, or it might be Turn Tablets, something like that. Anyway, add me on TikTok, DJ Q-bert 1. I wish I could get DJ Q-bert, but I think it's been taken. But so supposedly, if I get over a certain amount of followers, I can grab TikTok DJ Q-bert without the 1 on the end of it. But for now, it's DJ Q-bert 1. Let's see who's in the chat. Dan, what's up? Tripmaster, Justin Mason Brewer, what up? The Mixtape Archive, Zenoido Axioms, DJ Desire Mixes, what's up? So we have special guest, my lady Aya, the beautiful Aya, musician nutrition. Add her on YouTube. It's her first day on YouTube too. Congratulations.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Happy full moon.
And you know, it's part of DJing, right? You gotta, for me, I like to stay healthy. I like to be energized to scratch. I want to see how long I could scratch for. I'm shooting for like 1,000 years old and I'm still scratching. I want to do that. So how else am I going to do that unless you can stay healthy? Somebody said if you live for the next 15 years, the technology and the government, or whatever, not the government, but the technology that's about to come out, the suppressed technology, we're talking about med beds on Twitch, but the suppressed technology is all about to come out. If you can live for the next 15 years, you can live up to like 500 years old. Did you hear about that?
Whoa. I mean, I didn't know 500. I heard like 120, but
I don't know. It might be
anything's
true,
possible.
Yeah. But they got this suppressed technology. They got these things called med beds, and you lie down in the med bed, and it scans you. Bzzz, and it's like, oh, let's fix that. They throw a little frequency, boom, 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 and it fixes you. Yep. And supposedly the elite have this technology. There's a movie about it. It's called Elysium. Yep. The movie Elysium is about that, where it's like these elite people. They live on the moon, and they have all this technology, the med bed stuff I was talking about. Yeah. And anyway, what do you think about all that? What's the new research you've been doing? Because if you don't know who Aya is, she's like a health researcher nerd. I don't want to call you a nerd, but I'm a scratch nerd. But would you call yourself a nerd in health?
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Okay, there you go then. She nerds out on that shit.
I live and breathe this stuff, so it's like, yeah.
What's the news that's been banned? I want to know the crazy news.
It's been banned. Well, I mean, pretty much everything in the alternative world is banned, but I don't know. What do you want to know about? I mean,
let's see what they want to know about. But go ahead, tell us something that shocked you. Like, oh damn, I want to learn about this. Oh, you know what we talked about on Twitch?
What
you were talking about medicine. That's it's it's just like that. Are you talking about medicine that's Western medicine? Like if you break a bone, you're gonna have to go to a Western doctor to fix a bone. Now, if you have other type of ailments, you could get it fixed with Eastern treatment like acupuncture and herbal things like that. Right, but then I said, well, what about Southern treatment, like, you know, ayahuasca?
Yeah, like other
and plant medicine.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds, and I'm not going to pretend like I know all of them, you know. I mean, I'm very familiar. Like, I come from more of like the Chinese, Japanese medicine, Eastern, like herbology, you know. I know a little bit about Ayurveda, you know, but I don't know. I mean, there's so much that I'm sure there's more of it will come to light, you know, but there's probably so many plant medicines, you know, like as I was saying, animal-based medicines like spagyrics, you know, all of that is gonna start coming to light. So
spagyrics,
you know, like animal medicines, you know, like we're so familiar with like plant medicines like ayahuasca.
Is that like when they get the horn of animal, deer antler or something like that?
Yeah, or even like scorpion energy or whatever, you know. But yeah, so I think more of this stuff, you know, we were even talking about like similar to Chinese medicine and Eastern herbalism, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you know another medicine is just a bunch of love.
Homeopathy.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Homeopathy.
But I just wanted to
Yeah, go ahead.
real quick, because Shortcut is, I talked to him a week ago, Shortcut, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm like exhausted, man. I'm like, I'm not feeling so good." And then for the last week, everybody has been typing, "Get well, Shortcut. We love you. You got this." All this love has been going to Shortcut. I talked to him yesterday, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Q? I'm getting better. I'm getting better." And so his voice has changed, and all you guys' support and love has made him like super happy. Dude, you got an army behind you, Shortcut. And he's like, "Oh man, that's great, man." So that love is also kind of like a healing thing too. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, I mean,
go hit up Short on his Instagram and give him some
that'll
love.
make him happy. I mean, it's like everybody's sending him Reiki energy, and they don't
That's
know
what
it.
it is,
you know?
huh?
That's
They don't
what
know
it
it's
is,
Reiki energy. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I believe, like I have my Reiki master certification, but I feel like everybody has the power to
Explain what Reiki is for those that
healing.
don't know what Reiki is.
It's kind of like invisible energy, energy medicine, pretty much. Yeah, so I mean, sending healing through intentions, right? And I think we all have the power to do that. I don't think we need to go to school or get some kind of certification for that. I mean, it helps, but yeah.
That's crazy. So we all have that power to use Reiki. Somebody said if you get a high call, become an official Reiki healer, it's not even you that's doing it. It's just kind of like God, the universe is working through you.
Right. Yeah.
Is that right?
I mean, it's very, very borderline, like pseudo, kind of like almost cultish, which I get it, because I think a lot of people abuse that that label, or that, but yeah, basically it's like, it the power of intention, right? So like you put all this intention into, like, you want to heal the planet, or just send healing to the world, right? And then you get up to that master level. It's kind of like, I don't know, God or the universe blesses you with that power to do that.
Somebody said the word bless is bad, because I say it all the time. Bless this, blessings to you guys. Somebody said it. They're tricking you. Be less. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm gonna start saying you're gifted from God.
Yeah. No,
Something
that's
like
a good. Yeah. I mean, who knows, right? I'm open to that, because there's so much being exposed about the English language, and like the power of like
the words
and the energy and the vibration around. Or like spelling, right?
Yeah.
Spelling of thing. Be less blessed, right? The spelling of things is a spell, casting a spell on you, so. And
during the week you work, and it's like at the weekend, your weekend.
Yeah, your weekend. And
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, anything's possible.
So speaking of that, they have switched our calendar, and I'm making this thing. It's called the 13-month calendar. You guys already know about the 13-month calendar. If you don't know about the 13-month calendar, check it out. So the calendar is also a frequency, right? It's our rhythm in life. And so the calendars is supposed to be a 28-day calendar.
Yep.
Right? So every month is 28 days. So if you add up 28 days for every month, like, 7, you got 7 days times 4 weeks.
Yep.
That equals 28 days. So every month is 28 days, blah, blah, blah. And the moon is every 28 days. That's why they call it the moon.
Yeah.
Right? So every 28 days, and it adds up to 13 months. And it's like, and you have to add this one day at the very end. It becomes 365 days.
Yeah.
Right? And then so the last day is April Fool's Day. And that's the resurrection of the Christ, the crossing, which is April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
And then so the first day of the year is April 2nd.
Yeah.
And
which
it's the
makes
first
sense, is because that's when everything flourishes, right? The
flowers come
the
out
garden.
on spring. Yeah.
Right.
It's fucking spring. Boom. And so Aprilis is supposed to be the first day. And Aprilis means number 1. And then when they've changed a bunch of names in there for the months, and it's like 7. Sept means 7, right? Oct means 8, October. Nueve, whatever. Nueve is 9. December is 10. That should be the 10th month. And then, Yeah, anyway, there's like charts of it online, and on YouTube they have things about the
Awesome.
13-month calendar. But anyway, I'm making this
Yeah.
13-month calendar. I started it today. Every day I'm gonna put out a new scratch on TikTok. Add me on TikTok, DJ Q-bert1. You don't have to, but I'm gonna put the same shit here on YouTube. It's called YouTube Shorts, where I got like scratchy seals on the first day. I think tomorrow will be lamb chop, and the next day will be DJ Pepe, etc., etc. We're doing this thing, 13-month calendar. I think I'm gonna call it the Book of Scratches, or the Scroll of Scratches, or the Cut Calendar, whatever. Sorry, I'm going about this long, but it's gonna be 13 months for a whole 360. Well, because it's leap year, 366 scratches.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna miss a day. If I miss a
Yeah.
day, I'm gonna be like, "Dang, you
Yeah.
couldn't do it," but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
It's a
Anyway,
great
sorry,
challenge.
I had to say that because the frequency of healing. They even messed that up. The frequency
Yeah.
is supposed to be like there's this thing in you play piano. 432 hertz is supposed to be healing, and they switched it to 440.
Yep.
So it's like they switched the frequency in our calendar, our moon cycles.
Right.
The moons. Anyway.
Yeah, these people these people know what's up. Tripmaster said lunar calendar. RH Factor said your word is your wand. These people know it's Zachary asks what's happening with the moon today. Well, it's a full moon.
It's a full moon. I had
Yeah.
to start it. It's a buck moon too. It's like
Mhm.
supposed to be the beginning of the destruction of the old ways.
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful thing too.
Right, yeah. I mean, neither of us are astrologers or experts, but apparently
Scratchologers.
the astrological energy is out with the old, decentralization, power back to the people, which is perfect for the times we live in. And we thought, what better time than to come on to YouTube and chat with you guys about all what's happening in our world, all the truth that's coming to light with our world, our food systems, our, money system, all of that. Yeah. And all of this obviously impacts what we do in the world and how we share our passions,
Yeah. So
So,
add her.
yeah.
She just started a channel with me on YouTube. YouTube.com/@musiciannutrition.
Yeah, I
Let me
gotta
see. Let me
change
see.
that.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where is it? It's cool. @musiciannutrition. I think you have to do the we're gonna figure out a way to take out the @ symbol. I'm pretty sure you could. Anyway, add her
Yeah.
right here. YouTube.com/@musiciannutrition. That's us.
Yep.
You
And
know.
what we're going to be doing is sharing more stuff like this, more stuff about like alternative health and wellness stuff, and how that impacts creativity, and how you can, when you're in perfect, like optimum health, you're a high vibrational being, how you could channel that into your music and your passion.
You
So
have
that's
to,
what
right?
we're
Yeah,
here
you
for.
can't even play your musical instrument unless you're healthy. Like if I'm
Yeah.
not hyped to play, I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. I don't want to
Yeah.
scratch today. Nah.
Yeah.
But if I'm
Well,
healthy, I'm like, let's go. I'll
Yeah.
practice every fucking day.
Yeah, I mean, and not even just being like woo woo, but when you're more balanced nutritionally, your minerals are balanced, your vitamin levels are balanced, then you're able to tap into a creative side of yourself. You have the energy to, put out creativity and art into the world. So it makes sense, Yeah.
See, people know what's up. This guy said they added a whole 4 weeks. Yeah, you know what's up. If you guys got any questions, let us know. Otherwise, add her also on Instagram @musiciannutrition. If you guys got any questions, she's like, boom, boom, boom. She'll let you know right away because she is, like I said, like I nerd out in scratching and making beats. She nerds out in nutrition. She's also a classical pianist. Someone asked if we did music together. There's a bunch of Instagram videos of me and her. Like she'll play piano and I'm drumming.
Yeah. And we
She's like,
plan on Yep, and we plan on doing more collabs too.
oh yeah. Tripmaster Monkey. Oh yeah. She's definitely perfect for me. I remember when I first met her, she was like, I ain't messing with no DJs. And then
I didn't say that. I did not
finally
say that.
finally got her. Yeah. Oh,
How's
man.
everyone doing? Happy full moon.
Happy full moon. RH Factor said designer elections and presidential cosplay. You know what's up. It's all a show and stuff. But I think
Yup.
it's going towards a good. You can't
Yeah.
stop it. It's definitely a crisis time right now. Speaking of,
Yeah.
have you seen the all this I really believe it's Christ's time right now. You guys probably don't believe. I'm just
Yeah.
into it. I'm thinking this is Christ's time right now, because if you started to see all the karma stuff, you whatever you put out there, it's gonna come back to you. It's coming fast. I seen a video of this
Yeah.
guy. This old dude had a cell phone, and this guy grabbed his cell phone, ran off with it. 2 seconds later, he ran into the street and a fucking bus hit his ass. Blam! That was like instant karma. I think a lot of I mean, I don't wish death upon anyone, but it's like God was like, nah, you can't be doing that. So it's like, if you put stuff out there, make sure it's like good, I guess,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Karma is speeding up. You know,
karma's speeding up. It's
lot
like
of
Jesus is here, like, all right.
Yeah,
Y'all
and
gotta
not
be
even speaking religiously. You know, it's just Christ consciousness. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vibration, the energy.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dope. Thank you for the advice on the dizziness. Oh, and I hope, I do believe you can reverse that condition, and I hope you do. And feel free to DM me, send me a message, and I'll do my best to help you.
So someone had asked a question on Twitch. What was it, and what was your solution?
Possible solutions.
Dizziness or something? They're asking about tinnitus or something?
Yeah,
and then
because
what was your solution
a lot
for
of people have been asking me about that, and I was actually speaking to my sensei, who is a doctor and also Eastern medicine
guy.
and acupuncturist.
Oh, man, he's dope.
He was saying a lot of his patients, one of the main things that he's treating right now is dizziness, headaches, tinnitus, vertigo. I mean, just like he said, this is very strange. Like, it's a strange
Is that
pattern.
from the 5G tower things or something? What do you think?
Well, so he didn't believe me
EMFs?
before, because I used to say, well, I always put my phone on airplane mode. I never hold my phone up to my head. I have to switch off all of like my Wi-Fi
No
at night.
Bluetooth.
I'm one of those. Not everybody is electrosensitive, but some people are. And anyway, so he was saying, well, there must be something to this. There's no accident why this is happening. So, if you recognize patterns, you'll see like there's more 5G towers being installed. Just being bombarded by non-native EMFs, more, electrical wiring everywhere. And so, sadly, people who are sensitive to that are dealing with things like, headaches, dizziness, vertigo, all those things that we mentioned. So, and myself too, I was dealing with migraine headaches and ringing in the ears. So I did my best I did my research to figure out what are some possible solutions that are not invasive, and a big one that really, really helped was getting my magnesium levels up, because
How do you do that?
a lot of ways. You could do it transdermally. I was putting magnesium in my homemade body butter, so I was getting it through my skin, but also Epsom salt or Dead Sea mineral baths. But you could also ingest magnesium. Even just taking in like high quality dairy foods, you could get magnesium. There's a lot of ways to get magnesium into your diet, but that's just one. Some people even said hydrogen. I think hydrogen is also really great. They have like molecular hydrogen tablets, which you could get. They have hydrogen water. That's another one. And another one, like, if you want to go deeper into that, well, if you look into like the root cause of why people are suffering from things like dizziness, headaches, vertigo, a lot of that is EMF sensitivity. And one of the ways you can mitigate that, the EMF, the damage that the EMF is doing to us, is increasing your vitamin C. Some people even see benefit from increasing your melatonin. So just doing those things can really, really help, I think, and I don't believe that it should cost an arm and a leg to do these things. There's so many more solutions, and it also depends on, it's very bio-individual. Like, we all have our own unique situations, so it depends on where you are at. Like, some people benefit from a heavy metal detox, because they say like all the heavy metal toxicity that we're accumulating makes us an antenna for these electromagnetic frequencies. So some people can benefit from a heavy metal detox. So anyway,
You
long
should talk
story
about
short.
that. Oh, did I interrupt you? My
Oh
bad.
no, that's okay. Yeah.
What is that on your neck right there?
Oh, this is my Leela quantum capsule. I know it may sound woo-woo, but if you
Everything we're saying is woo-woo.
well, I know, but
What is that?
if you deal with EMF sensitivity like I have, then you will try anything to try, to
Experiment, see
to
what works.
Yeah. So this one is a quantum energy capsule. It has 5 quantum energy beads in there, and
5 quantum energy beads.
Yeah,
Like what?
they're infused with quantum energy. There's different ones. There's ones
Is it like this organite thing you made? Or
kind
is
of
it
like
different?
yeah, actually similar to that. I
Really?
think yeah, but yeah. So apparently this can harmonize the energy, the non-native EMFs that we're being bombarded with. It could
So I could finally use my Bluetooth on my phone. What? No, really. What does it do? Is it like give you a shield or something, or what?
yeah, but I wouldn't say that, oh, go stand in front of a 5G tower, but, if you're sensitive to that, then stuff like the quantum energy things, not all of them work. I think there's a lot of fake, EMF like magnets or like stickers. So you have to be careful, I don't want you guys going out and like spending tons of money on all these fake devices, but this one seems to do okay. I think, I'm going to wear it for a little while longer and I could report back to you. But so far, it seems to be helping me. Like, I have a little bit less ringing in my ears.
Really? Oh, speaking of ringing in the ears, I'm a DJ, so that's like, I always bring freaking, how you call it, earplugs.
Yeah.
To the show. Some people don't, and they're just like, they just blast their music, and then what's going to happen in the future? You know what I mean? I was saying on Twitch earlier, like, I play a lot of chess, so I see the future of things a lot. So I'm like, if I listen to a gang of loud music, you're gonna hurt your ears.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm sorry, I went off the subject. When I heard ringing, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I just want to say that because some DJs don't protect their ears, and I think it's very important. Because how you gonna hear your music later? How you gonna do stuff? Anyway, so where can people get that? I kind of want one.
Oh, this is it's Leela Quantum. You can find it on our website.
How you spell that, Leela?
Leela.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna
Red
stand in front of
Rice
him.
said he or she, sorry, I don't know, male and female. If you that benefited from magnesium, was dealing with tinnitus and benefited from magnesium, right? I bought, awesome, yeah.
I want one of those things.
EMF
How much do those things cost?
Phone
those?
stickers? No, I actually.
Yeah, I went to online to try to find a sticker. Are those fake?
Okay,
Those phone stickers you put it on your phone. Some of them work though. Some people swear by them.
Some people do, but I've heard that.
But where do you find the real ones though? How do you know if it's
the real? I think there are very few devices, and sadly, a lot of them are very expensive.
Do you think people fake the reviews, and it's just that one company that got a gang of people making reviews like 5-star, 5-star, and it's all just like the same person?
Yes. Yeah.
That can happen too. You think?
Yeah, I think so. Which kind of sucks, because
I think it's. I kind of believe in them. I think those stickers work.
Well, then if you believe in them, maybe they'll work. The power of your thoughts, right?
But I'm just saying there has to be, right?
No, there doesn't have to be. There could be all of them fake. You know what I mean? I would caution you because, like, if it's very, very cheap, then I would question whether or not it's real, right? So I don't know.
No, you know what you need? You need an EMF meter. We got to buy one of those. Or what do you call it?
EMF meter. Yeah.
Yeah, like to see if it really makes the how you call it, the EMFs go down. I need one of those EMF meters. But then what if those are fake?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
I mean, great thing is to test if you're sensitive like I am, and then test a device. And if it doesn't, if it doesn't work, then yeah.
Another thing, you can make your own psychic shield too.
Yeah, you could.
Like a Merkaba shield. You heard about that?
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
I believe in that. I mean, sometimes you have to. I have to do that at the airport.
Oh, really? Does it? And does it work?
I don't know. I just hate that with the back of my hand, we're gonna fucking smash your nuts. That doesn't help that part, but it's like, I try to. I don't go through the machine though, because I heard a doctor said if you go through those machines, not the regular metal detector, but the ones that spin around.
Oh yeah.
That's how you call it. It could give a baby bone cancer.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's why
even if it's a baby, I ain't trying to go through there. Doctors don't go through that.
Yeah. And then why do they say if you're pregnant, then don't go through the...
There's something wrong with that machine. Then don't go through it. Yes,
exactly.
I'd be waiting. I'm like the only one. Sir, they're going to pat you down, but you're going to wait here for about 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll wait here for a whole hour. I ain't going through that machine. I'll still wait.
Oh, cool. Some DJ Lethal Skill says, my friend tested the stickers with an EMF detector, and they work if they're legit.
Okay,
Exactly.
which one? What brand?
Yeah,
Which
so-
brand works?
Yeah,
'Cause
let
that's
us
what
know.
I want to
Let
know.
us know.
And so that thing right there, that works.
I mean, I feel it's like a subtle.
So
You
feel
know,
something?
it's very subtle. You know,
Okay.
and I think that's kind of how a lot of these healing devices work. Like even like the MedBed I was telling you, the Therify, the
Yeah.
plasma device.
Yeah.
It's not a cure-all. You know, it's just very subtle, kind of like neutralizes, harmonizes the energy. You know.
You'll see those guys in the med beds, like the med beds will heal you, right? And then right after they heal, let's get some donuts, man. Right? There's gonna be people like that. Yeah, med bed. Let's drink hella alcohol.
Yeah, you got to test it yourself. Yeah, I was testing. I had some shungite stones that were like flat, and I was sticking them to the back of the phone. You know,
Shungite. I got
Yeah,
that in front of my computer in the other room. That stops EMFs too.
It can help. You can't stop it. It can
But it helps it, right?
neutralize it. You know, or like mitigate the damage
Yeah.
from like non-native EMFs that are bombarding us. So, yeah.
This orgonite you made, it's they banned you from making this because
Yeah.
it stops EMFs. But this little ass thing, it can stop EMFs. I would think we would need like a bigger one out here, right? I do know that if you have an orgonite, if you put like this, like a cup of water on top and you freeze it, you can see the energy from the orgonite go zzz into the water and it freezes it like a little explosion.
Yeah.
But then I want to put it right here in front of. I mean, there ain't really no EMF. Actually, right here, this is the only thing in this room that got EMFs besides my phone because the computer is. I'm so nerdy. You made me have an Ethernet wire.
Well, just because it has Ethernet doesn't mean it doesn't have any EMFs.
That's
you know?
true. That's true.
Yeah, it's.
But Wi-Fi
yeah.
though, it got a lot. I'm sure. So that I
Yeah.
should just put this right here.
Yeah, but even I will say. So let me see so I made this.
They banned you, by
yeah,
the way.
but
If you guys don't know,
used
if you
to
make
m-
orgonite, they're like, you can't sell that unless you give us a cut of it, and so it stops people from selling orgonite.
Yeah,
It's
I
kinda
mean,
evil.
yeah, okay, so these are like free energy devices. It's like a Tesla coil, right? And then if you put
With the dog, like you can see the energy coming off it.
I use Lemurian quartz. I think you could use any quartz crystal. You know, it creates that piezo electricity, and then you have to put in the copper. The copper at the bottom, and I'd like to put in other crystals in there, like healing crystals. So anyway, it creates this energy where it can neutralize and harmonize the dirty electricity in your environment. So I was making these and I had an online shop and then they shut down my shop. Yeah, so now they're just, yeah.
You could feel the energy off that, huh?
Magic, you like it?
No, but animals, they could. Like if you have a water, two waters, like one is like blessed water. What do you call that? When you restructure the water?
Structured, yeah.
Yeah, structured water, and you got one that's just straight up sink water. They always go to the structured water.
Well, Magic, he only drinks filtered spring structured water.
He could tell that. Have you did
He's
the
a
test?
spoiled guy.
Have you did the test? Like put one regular toilet water right here and friggin' one
Not
structured.
toilet
I'm just
water.
saying. Have you
But
ever
when
did that?
yeah, I mean, he prefers the structured water because it does taste better. But if he's really thirsty,
He'll drink anything.
I know.
He'll drink his own piss.
Yeah.
That's true.
Huh, baby.
Speaking of piss, we talked about what is that thing?
Urine therapy?
Urine therapy for people that like some people have
Yeah.
taken the V and it's like the only way out of it.
No, not the
No?
only way out. Okay, so I realized that maybe it could have been may have grossed some people out, but what we were saying is what I had said was some people have messaged me about possible ways to detox from taking certain injections. And there are several ways where you can detox your body. I know, there are invasive ways, but I like to go more gentle to begin with. So there's several ways. I mean, some people believe in the water only fasting, but if that's not enough, another possibility is urine therapy, which has been used for a very, very long time. I've talked to my sensei about it, who he was saying his grandparents in Japan have used it, and possibly some of your your guys' grandparents
Damn.
have used it too, and just don't talk about it because it seems gross. But
I mean, that's if worst comes to worst. Some
Yeah.
people gotta do
yeah,
that.
charcoal. Yeah, red rice is charcoal or clay. That's a very good way to safely detoxify your body of certain things. Charcoal, clay, zeolites. Even things like chlorella, spirulina are good binders.
Somebody said that if you eat, I think I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. Some people may not have heard me, but the egg yolks, if you eat that raw, or if you like cook your eggs sunny side up, where the yolks are wet, when you eat that, it attaches to the spike proteins, and that can help detox you.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things.
And that's why the government was trying to kill all the chickens like a few years ago.
Yeah, possibly.
And then remember that time they were like, the sun.
It's just like that.
The sun has the vitamin D, and that helps detoxify you too. And they were like,
course.
stay away from the beach.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I know.
Like a lot of oh,
yeah, and then
man.
wasn't Bill Gates trying to cover up the sun or
Yeah.
something? Somebody said ivermectin.
That's it. The horse
Master said ivermectin.
dewormer, right?
Yeah, also helps with vaccine injuries. But I was looking into that, and that can also be put a burden on the liver too. So you also have to be careful with that. I mean, with a lot of detoxification, you have to be careful about how you do it. Because you're dealing with like toxins and heavy metals.
Man, I heard the worst shit. This guy said they were trying to detox from it, and they took the ivermectin later, and they put the shit in the ivermectin.
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up. I mean, the older ivermectin was good, but now they put the stuff that you're trying to get rid of into the ivermectin. So you have to know where you're getting that ivermectin from.
Right. Yeah. So okay. So
I don't know if that's true or
said,
not.
Yeah. So since somebody mentioned, I don't know how to pronounce it. Xing.
Zing.
Okay, Jing. Okay. Got a detox from the jabs, people. Yes. So since he or she brought it up, yes. So that's why we talked about urine therapy because, this is like a brand new thing. It's different when you're saying you're detoxifying.
Everyone's looking for
heavy
that
metals,
cure right now. Sure.
For heavy metals, or but no one really knows if it's like messing with your DNA. So apparently there are a few ways to do that. And that's why I mentioned urine therapy because you're dealing with your own stem cells, right? It's your own body's own medicine. So that's why we talked about how it's a safe way to detoxify and restore your own natural DNA.
Crazy. Let's see who's in the chat. The Mix Archive said, went raw for about 18 months, did several water fasts during that time, and never felt better in my life. Moved on from it, but often considered returning. You did the raw diet for a while. I did the raw diet for a long time, and then I was like, oh man, I miss my sushi, and I went back to it.
Well, that's why it's that's why I was saying like some diets aren't meant to be used like for the long term.
And different
they're
body
meant
types
to be
too.
used therapeutically as medicine. So like when I did the raw diet, you feel great. You go through phases, and then a lot of people say that about being on keto and carnivore. They feel great, and their energy levels are amazing in the beginning, and then after a while, it just you kind of plateau, and some people say they hit a wall. So I feel like a lot of these invasive diets are not meant to be used for the long term. They're meant to be used therapeutically. That's just my opinion.
DJ Pajilla's asking, what are the healing frequencies? That's very simple. It's all the white keys on the piano. One of the white keys are tuned to 440. You have to retune that to 432. It's like something that they, I think in World War II, they kind of messed it up for us. So if you want to know what it is, you play piano, right? Mozart plays a lot of white keys. If you just want to get healed, just listen to a gang of Mozart. But hopefully you're listening to a guy that tuned his 440 key. Which one is the 440 key? Is that A or F or something like that?
I don't know.
I know they retuned the F key too as well and did some shit, and I forgot what it was. But Anyway,
Yeah.
if you want to know, they have these things that they vibrate, and you can vibrate the sand, and you can see exactly, like if you press the A key, you can see it go, and it'll vibrate the sand, and you'll see it make a geometric shape. But there's a lot of that online on YouTube, healing frequencies, and I even had a song. I think it was called "Healing Hurts." You know,
Mhm.
how ironic is that?
Yeah.
And then I even made a song. It's called "The Martian." I think I
Mhm.
made it in 2016. It has a lot of healing frequencies in it, and I'm doing like scratching drums over it. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Awesome. All these people are.
Yeah, you guys know what's up. Cymatics, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You know what's up. Trip Master Monk, you know what's up. So it was A. So if you got to retune your keyboard, I mean, it'll still make a geometric shape at 440, but it's not like as nice as 432. And then we want to get a room with singing bowls in it. That's how nerdy. I call myself a hip hop hippie. I even made a song with singing bowls too.
I don't think it's like hippie stuff anymore. I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, they make it sound
into
all bad.
this.
You a hippie and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man, I don't like doing fucking healing stuff. You know, we're
Yeah.
all healers, like I said, as an artist, as a dancer, as a musician, as whatever you are, whatever your passion you're doing, you're a healer. You're like a shaman.
Mhm.
So you're like
Yeah, I mean,
bringing heaven on earth.
like as like what we were saying when we at the beginning of the stream is you know, the astrological energy is like the old system, the old way is crumbling. So a lot of people are actually open to things like sound healing and healing therapy. A lot of people are going to like sound baths, and it's not woo woo spiritual hippie stuff anymore, you know, which is great. It's wonderful. I mean, sadly, it's because you know, the old way is not working anymore, and you know, big pharma is failing them. You know, pharmaceuticals are not working anymore, and so people are turning to alternative, more in tune with nature, holistic healing. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like
So-
us once again, the med beds, which are that technology is coming out. They look at your body, and it's like in Star Trek, right? They had that dude, Dr. McCoy, could scan you, and you're like, oh, there's some right there, and he just puts a frequency in it.
Magic. Come here, Magic.
He straight turned off my microphone. He was like, shut up.
Magic is feeling that full moon energy.
The full moon energy. That's right. But anyway, what was I say? Yeah, the Dr. McCoy he could see the frequency or whatever. He could see there's something wrong with you, and they zap it with the frequency, and that's what the med beds do.
Yep.
And that technology is coming out, so that's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. There's a movie
It's
about it called
already out.
Elysium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really already out?
I was telling you the Therify plasma device.
That's dope.
real.
That's like
you know?
thousands and thousands of dollars,
Oh
right?
yeah.
But then it's gonna be free soon. Like
yeah. Well, I don't think it's gonna be free, but I think, you know,
eventually.
Yeah, and then it'll at least be affordable so that, you know, people can create.
it'd be free.
I mean, I want to create a healing center and have these devices, and you know, so that like make it like a spa and people could come
Oh yeah,
and
that's
heal
the goal.
themselves.
We want to make our own healing spot
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. You're talking about grounding? Yep, we just
Ground.
did
We
it
just came from the
yesterday.
beach.
Yeah.
Came from the
just did it
beach and
yesterday.
go barefoot in the beach. It grounds you,
Mm-hmm.
or walk on the ground. She grounds every day. Walks in the yard with
Yeah.
no shoes on. You know, mixtape archive. This guy said, tried to convey the feeling to other folks, always failed. Definitely recommend everyone try it once. Man, you guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. We were talking
Yeah.
about this stuff. If I talked about this stuff years ago, people would be like, man, you tripping.
I know.
Just like the dog is saying that right now. Like, you tripping. Shut up. Give me some food.
Yeah, you know, in no way, we're not here to like tell people what to do or tell people this is right or
Yeah,
wrong.
just do your
It's just-
research. You know, check it
we're
out.
just saying, like, for me, I like to try a lot of things out on myself. Like, I mean, I hate to use this term, but like, you know, I do a lot of biohacking. I test things on myself, and if it works, I want to share it with you guys, so that, you know, we come up with more ideas for being healthy and heal and finding alternative ways of healing, so that we could really move away from, you know, like, yeah, bringing power back to us so that we can you know, we can heal ourselves and we can learn to create our own medicines.
Yeah. So if you guys just joined us, I feel that, you know, here on Wisdom of Wax, I like to talk about all kind of DJ related stuff to make you a better scratcher and stuff. And I think health is very important, and I is like a nerd on health, so I like to bring her here once in a while and talk about that stuff. Also, add us. We started a channel here on YouTube called Musician Nutrition. We'll probably just upload this and put it there for that first episode at Musician Nutrition on youtube.com. youtube.com/@Musician Nutrition. There it goes. And if you want to see her, if you have any questions, go on Instagram at Musician Nutrition. It's a tongue twister. Say it fast 10 times.
At Musician Nutrition. At Musician
No,
Nutrition.
just Musician Nutrition.
Musician Nutrition. Musician Nutrition.
You gotta say it fast. This guy said, this room is full of positive energy right now. That's right.
Yay.
That's right. I mean, that's what we're here for. So, like, some people, they were talking about battling and shit. Battling and shit. It's like, dude, we're fucking past that. We're trying to heal everybody. And it's like,
yeah. That's the
we're trying
old
not
way.
to do that.
It's
the
all
old
about
way.
collaboration.
Always covering the labels and shit. Now it's like, I want to help you guys. Like, before they would be like, nah, fuck that, I ain't teaching that secret. Now it's I like to give away the secrets. I'm like, I want to do something a little more futuristic and stuff.
Right. And there's also a way to, like, in a friendly, fun way of, like, not battling, but more just kind of.
I still got that in me. I still want to practice and get better than myself. So
But
that energy's still there.
Right. I mean, but in a way where it's like you're outdoing yourself,
Yeah,
right?
not in
And
a
there's a way
negative
to
way,
like show up and like shine your light while collaborating with other like-minded people, you know? I mean, I just feel like that's the energy of the world, of this planet.
Everyone's waking up
Happy
to
full moon.
The full moon, the buck moon.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So people are wondering why the full moon is kind of crazy. It's like that you harvest that day, right? The full moon, the earth is here, whatever, the moon is here, and the sun is over here, and there's like this magnetic energy that's going through us right now.
Yep.
I think during a new moon too, right? That energy is going through us.
Yeah.
What is it? Wait, the moon is here, and it's almost like a whatever. But anyway, there's a lot of energy here, and you can your plants grow during the full moon, right?
Yeah, the seeds really start to germinate, and I mean it affects all of nature, I think, and you see it, especially if you're a gardener, you're a farmer, and you grow food. Yeah. All
right, y'all. Let me see. How long we been on? Let's see who's in the chat before we head out. This guy said idle in high school. What? This guy said that is what it's all about, requiring knowledge and sharing. I mean, like I said, I always say this, wisdom of wax, the show. It's not my wisdom. It's what we learn from the wax, you know. Wisdom of the wax. I'm just a student, you know. And do you feel you're a student or you're an expert?
I'm a student, always a student. You know, and it's like when you go, like when you get super nerdy about what you do, the more you know that you don't, that how much you don't know, you know?
Yeah.
But which is a beautiful thing, because it's like if we learned everything now, it'd be like, that's it, you know? Yeah. It's like continual school. It's like Earth is a school.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. So what's next? What are we going to do right here?
Well, we just wanted to say happy full moon, and then you're starting your
the TikTok. If you guys just joined us, add me on TikTok, DJ Q-bert 1, the number 1. I tried to get DJ Q-bert. I was trying to tell you, somebody took it. They got the real DJ Q-bert on there. They got DJ _ Q-bert. I'm like, man, I wish I knew someone at TikTok so I could get DJ Q-bert. But anyway, yes, happy full moon. Add me on there. Respect Sensei Q-bert for standing your ground while a lot of other DJs had to get vaxxed, hence the health issues rising. It's okay. We were trying to help them, and at the same time, we're helping them right now. We're trying to figure out what is a solution. How do they get that out of themselves? Some people, they just pray. Sometimes that helps. Ask God to take it out, and it helps. That's another way too.
Yeah. Yeah, and and even for us who didn't, take the injections, we're all in this together, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're here, like, you consider yourself a healer. I consider myself a healer.
Learning.
Yeah, and like, we're here to come up with solutions to help people. So, yeah. I mean, no fear, no fear. I know that that's the agenda, right? To keep us all in fear, and that's a very low vibrational state. So, be, I don't want to say hopeful. That's also no, but stay positive and know that there's always a solution to everything, and that's what we're all here for, right? To help each other out, come up with ideas. Yeah.
All right, we love y'all. We are gonna head out. Have a great day, and I want to just give a update. Some people have missed out, but on the Dirt Style Anniversary set, I did an unboxing a couple of videos back, and I found out that there's a side A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There's 8 sides, and then we found out that side D and E are the exact same. And I'm like, oh man, because when the test pressings come, 3 weeks later we ship out. Now it's like I got to do side D over, but it's gonna be better than the than what it was before. So sorry for the delay, but that's just what happens when you get the test pressings. That's what they're for. They're like, all right, check if it's good or not. And one of the sides is messed up, but good news is I'm gonna make it better. So look out for that. If you want the set, go on djqbert.com. It's still on pre-sale. It's at a lower price. It ain't super duper low. The early birds got the super duper low price, but if you still get it now, you get the free gifts in there, and it has something to do with glow in the dark. I can't talk about it right now. You guys are gonna be surprised, but get it on djqbert.com. With the TikTok, add me at DJ Q-bert. I'm gonna start that every day. I'm gonna start the 13-month calendar with a new scratch, and also, what else is there? The Unreleased Dirt Style series, which is free. All 65 albums. That's almost 500 beats are free on djqbert.com, except for the mystery breaks, which is like 99 cents. Damn, this guy's cutting it up over here.
I love all the comments. Uplifting and amazing. Always dope, y'all. Stay safe. We love you guys.
Yeah,
Happy
love
full
y'all.
Moon.
This guy's in the mix over here, pressing all the buttons. I didn't even know the mixer could do all these weird sounds. That's cool. All right, y'all. Laters. Magic is killing it.